I'm live. Okay, I see Paul here and Twin Brook Acres, Jeannie. Twin Brook Acres, you're from New Hampshire, right? Am, am I forgetting that? TR, I'm live. Okay, I see Paul. There. Yeah, you remembered. So I just hope nothing goes wrong with this today. I've had things go wrong on YouTube all week long. I don't know how many of you saw them, but I was doing a walk and talk down to the railroad tracks. Yeah, uh, Tuesday, I think, and my phone ran out of battery. And then I was doing uh, some, oh, what do you call that? I was doing planks yesterday, and my phone ran out of storage. And then today I was doing a recipe, and I forgot to, at the last part of it, I forgot to press the 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 button to start the video. My planking, yeah, I did pretty well with that. The phone hadn't stopped. Hi, Sandy and Lynn. Wow, doing pretty good tonight, huh? Yeah, I was doing good with that planking. If only the phone hadn't ran out of storage. And the reason it did is because I had downloaded 2 audio books that morning. And so it took all my storage. But I took them off now, so that won't happen again. Hi, Juliet. Who is that? Horizon Crochet. Hi. Yep, yep. Bob will be on at 9, I think. And Jabberjen, hi. I've been watching a few of your walk and talks. Okay, Twin Brook Acres. You're in yes, you're in New Hampshire, and I'm in Maine. So yeah, I love the White Mountains. Sandy, Juliet, yeah. Um, so oh, I was going to tell DS 111, but he's not here. But the ones of you that were here last week, we talked about. He was asking me about tallow for skin. Well, I started doing that this week, starting on on Easter every day. I haven't seen any, you know, big improvements, but I haven't broken out or anything either. So I'm going to give it a couple more weeks. Um, yeah, so I hope nothing goes wrong. At least I can see myself. Paul, you're going to be on Thomas's live tomorrow. I'm going to be sure to see that. And I'm sure everybody will be putting tallow on my face. Yeah, that's what I started doing, Jeannie. I started on Easter because we talked about it on the Friday before Easter. And so I thought, well, why not try it? Yeah, I can. It's a little bit greasy. I put, but it's not too bad. It's not worse than, some of just moisturizer sometimes. Like I say, I don't, well, now looking at me, I think maybe it does do an improvement, but it doesn't do anything bad to me, that's for sure. So I'm going to give it another, couple of weeks and see what happens. Jen, Ricky? Who's Ricky? I don't know. Juliet. So yeah, so I hope nothing goes wrong. Today I've been exercising. I've been doing my biceps because I promised I would show my biceps on my birthday. And when I say I'm going to do something, I take that serious. So I've been doing that today. And then it was nice here in Maine. So my husband and I went for a walk. Yeah. He said, I want to go for a walk with Beast. So of course I had to go for a walk with him. Uh, yeah, I seem to be doing well. I gotta say, I seem to be doing well with the exercising. I don't know why. You know, be 69 in 5 weeks. So I don't know why I'm doing that well, but hey, I'm going to keep it up. Who's Ricky? That's what I want to know. Who am I missing? Oh, is that Twin Brooks? Who is Ricky? Give me a hint. Um, wow. So how many people are here now? 6, I think. Twin Brooks is. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know that was your name. So, do you want to be called Ricky? It's a lot shorter name than Twin Brook Acres. Erin, hi! I'm glad to see you here. I really am. Anybody got any questions for me? I told you about the tallow, and I told you what I've been doing today, and we talked about my planks. I wish I knew how long those planks were. The phone ran out. We know it was at least 4 minutes, but it could have been 4 minutes and 5 seconds, or it could have been 6 minutes. We don't know. I might try it again tomorrow. If not Sunday, I will. Yes, yes, my medals from all my races. Yeah, there's 3 racks of them, and then there's some more in my treadmill room, and there's a couple on the TV, but you can't see it from here. But most of them are on those racks behind me. There's 3 of them are full. We made you meatloaf tonight, but we didn't have cheddar, so we used mozzarella. Oh yeah, I love mozzarella. I'm glad you guys liked it. You said that your husband had said it was kind of like a cheeseburger, and it is, but you made it sound like it might have been a bad thing, and I didn't think it was. My husband ate all of it. Yeah, I've been running for a long time, and that's why how I got all those medals are just from 10Ks and half marathons and marathons. Mostly you don't get medals when you do a 5K, and I've done a lot of 5Ks too. So you put Pepper Jack in it. Okay. What's your profession when you worked? I was the uh, business manager at Service Master in Falmouth, Maine for 23 years. And I retired 2 years ago this month on the 26th was my last day, 26th of April, 2024. And the very next day I started carnivore, and I had planned it that way. Yeah. So I was a business manager. It was just so, yeah. So there was only one person above me, and that was the owner. And, but I pretty much did everything else. Before that, 100 years ago, I worked at the police department here in my town, or in Sanford, Maine. I worked there for about 4 years. Yeah, I just worked in the office. I wasn't an officer or anything, but is it? It is Miss Donna-Rae. You compare me to Jack LaLanne. I think that's what you're doing. North Dakota Carnivore. Hi, Lance. Hey, good afternoon. Oh, yeah, Mason or Alicia. What do you want to be called? I always called you Mason, and then I found out what your name was. I don't know. What do you like to be called? Just let me know that. Seems like everybody calls you Mason, and I kind of got used to it too. And then I started calling you Alicia when I found out that was your name. But Lynn started calling me Ricky, so Ricky it is. Okay, Ricky it is. Taking Coles for 3 years. I loved my job. I loved my job at Service Master. Like I said, I was there 23 years. It was, depending on the season, 45 minutes to an hour commute one way every day. But, I didn't mind. But when it was time to go, it was time to go. In fact, I told you, I stayed till the 26th of April. My birthday's May 15th, and I was going to stay until my birthday, till I turned 67. But I had just, the year before that, my boss told me he needed a year's notice when I left. So it just happened that a year before that, 2 weeks before my birthday, I had had enough, and I gave him my year's notice. Either. I'm going to call you Mason. I just got used to that. And if you don't mind, that's what yeah, again, that's what you're used to. Okay, I'm going to call you Mason. Quacker Rick. Yeah. Okay. Ricky is a lot easier than Twin Brook Acres, for sure. Yeah, let's see. I went to Costco the other day, and I got oxtails, and I got some more beef shanks. The beef shanks are much bigger than the ones I got the first time. So I can't wait to make those again, because I just love those. They were tender and beefy and fatty. Yeah, I just loved them. And I've never had oxtails, so probably sometime next week I'll make those. I don't like to make them in soup or stews, though. I don't eat soups and stews, um, but I'm going to try to just make them. Fellow cat lady. I appreciate y'all being here. Aaron, you're the one that got me to try doing burpees. I would never have thought of it if you hadn't done it. Seems like there was something else I was going to tell you guys, and I can't. I think all the snow is gone from the railroad tracks already. So if you want me to do another walk and talk down there, maybe make sure my phone is charged and get you all the way down to the lake, I can do that this week too. Tomorrow I'm babysitting both my granddaughters, but no, I didn't see your thumbnail. Yeah, I'll do that. Is there a good time? I don't know who works and when you work, or if you work. I don't know when's a good time for any of you. Or do you want me to just pop up one time? Yeah. Oh, you're retired, yeah? I didn't know that. Okay. I can just pop up and say, here I am. You guys coming with me? I might tomorrow night. Who knows? My kids are being decent. Yeah, the Boston Marathon's coming right up, Paul. I need to know your son's bib number so I can follow him. Or if you can't give me his bib number, just give me his name. Because I will be watching the Boston Marathon. Did you really? I always wonder, like, does the live notification just show up right before I come on live, or Or does it come on when I set it up? I need a coffee. YouTube, exercising, running. Running is a big time hobby for me. I used to do a lot of genealogy. I haven't done that for a while. Uh, Metal detecting. I have a metal detector and I like doing that. Uh, I made this this Afghan. It's my newest one. I don't do that a lot, but I did make that's one recently, and I made a one blue and pink and white one for my for each of my granddaughters. I meant free tonight. It popped up, and there you were. Oh, it just popped up when I became live. When I went live. Okay, because I set it up like a week ago. I worked at the police department. I wasn't an officer. I worked in the office. I did. I did. I did type the reports, and I. One thing is kind of funny when we have training sessions for different departments at our station, and they would come in and they would give me their weapons, and I would keep them in my desk drawer. Don't know why they did that. They just didn't want to have them at the training session, so they'd all come in and give me their weapons, and I'd lock them in my desk drawer. It was weird. But I did the incident reports and accident reports and stuff like that. And I worked there for about 4 years. And then I got pregnant with my first child and left. And then let's see. Yeah, and then I went to Service Master, Falmouth. That was about 45 miles away. And I was there 23 years. I did like that job a lot. Any of you guys done anything? Well, I'm sure you all do something interesting. I'm trying to think of any other hobbies. So, I mean, when I get into a hobby, I'm into it all of the way. So, like genealogy, metal detecting. No, now I'm retired. YouTube. I yeah, running. I'm always going to be in unless I can't run anymore. But I don't see that happening really. Yes. In fact, I just finished some that I made a couple weeks ago. I finished them last night. They were made from uh, egg yolks and butter, and I put a little bit of liquid sweetener and artificial sweetener. But it didn't really need the sweetener, but I just did it anyway. There wasn't much difference between with it and without it. I also eat. I make ice cream with the Ninja Creamy, and that just there's no cream in it. I make it out of butter and um, and egg yolks. Oh, you do tarot card readings, but that's fine. But you're in Australia, for goodness sakes. I always like to. Oh wait, is that? Yeah, Jeannie. I always love to. Whenever I see you anywhere, I love it because I know there probably will be a tomorrow. I always tell you that. Well, the very first thing I found metal detecting, and this again was 100 years ago, is I went out. I had my own house a mile from here, and I got my metal detector and I went out in my own yard and I found one of my kids' sterling silver baby spoons in the yard. I don't know how the heck it got there. Like maybe when they were little kids, they took it out and were digging with it or something. That was weird. I've gotten railroad track stakes or whatever. I don't know what you call them. That a whole bunch of money, nothing, no gold or silver or anything, but a lot of money. Nothing really to talk about, but I was just surprised when the very first thing I found was my kid's baby spoon. I had his initials on it and it was silver, and I didn't know how that got out in the yard. It's Saturday there. Yeah, it's going to be a Saturday. I was just going to say that, Mason. I used to I used to do Ouija board, and then it went up in my attic, in my garage attic, and then my kids found it and brought it down. And by then, I didn't want anything to do with it. Let's get rid of it. So I just went through phases. Yeah, I did it, when I was a kid or a teenager. And like I said, when my kids found it, I didn't want anything to do with it. No, we're getting rid of it. It's just you just go through phases like that, I guess. It lies, yes. And I used to have tarot cards too, but I didn't know how to use them really. But I did have a deck of them. And then I used to teach CCD too. I taught second grade CCD for several years. There was no getting to first communion except through me. Yeah, I'm Catholic also. Yeah, definitely Catholic. My son was, well, one of my sons was altar boy for years. I taught CCD for years, second grade. Yeah, like I said, when I did it, I was like maybe a young teenager. CCD, yeah, yep. And who was I telling? I think it was somebody on YouTube. Oh, Juliet. It was on my walk and talk. I was telling you'd be interested in this. My husband was not Catholic when we got married, and he went to NCIA. We went to that, the whole thing. But when everybody else was making their first communion and baptism and stuff, he couldn't find his. He had a wife, an ex-wife that had died, and he couldn't find her death certificate. So he couldn't do that with all the rest of his class. Well, finally he got it. And the priest called him. I was at work one day, and the priest called him and said he wanted us to come talk to him. And when I got home, Herbie told me, he goes, Father Albert wants us to come see him tonight. And I said, no way, no way. If no priest wants to see anybody on a Friday night, he's going to want to excommunicate me. I'm not going. And he goes, well, he wants to talk about our wedding. I go, oh, okay. So anyway, we set up the wedding for a week after my birthday. He made his first confession the night before our wedding, and on our wedding day, he had his baptism, first communion, confirmation, wedding, all in one ceremony. The bishop had never even heard of it before, but he blessed us. He blessed it. He was all for it, but he had just never heard of that ever happening before, and neither had we. But it was awesome. Yep. Yep. So yeah, so I just wanted to tell you that you'd appreciate that. I thought. Oh no, 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 no. He did not. I'll make sure he gets that at the appropriate time. But yeah, that really was special. It really was. And now he calls me a beast. Do you snack? Do I snack? Well, yeah, I'm having a Snapple right now. I know it's not carnivore. Do I snack like I have? I After I do a run on the treadmill or something, I will have a fat bomb. Yes, please, like. um, Snack. No, I don't snack a lot. No, I would say no. But then I'm afraid that I'm forgetting something and I'm lying to you, and I don't mean to, but I don't think I really snack. No. Oh, really, Paul? You know what? My mother died here uh, year and a half. Well, in July it'll be 2 years, and she went into a coma just in the night, and she died in in 2 days or so. I never even thought of getting her the last rites. Didn't even occur to me until later. I feel so bad. Um, my husband just set up a bird feeder that he got for Christmas that has a camera in it. So that's one of his hobbies is watching the birds because we're old now. So it's spring now. I'm going to be um, doing some some local 5Ks and stuff, and those are where I'm competitive. When I go out of town into like Portland and stuff like that, I'm not really competitive because they're just tons of people that are better than me there. But I did win a couple of races last year. Yep, yep. Bird feeder. We had squirrels get up in that one today. I love the squirrels. I give them peanuts in a separate feeder, and but we have baffles to keep them out of the bird feeders. And there's one squirrel that can just jump right up above it and get right into them. My husband gets so mad, but I like the squirrels. I was looking at all the lives that are tomorrow. It's like all day long. Everybody. Paul, like I said, Paul's going to be on Thomas's, but there's lives all day tomorrow. Tomorrow night I'm babysitting, so but I won't be probably leaving here until 5 or 6. Oh, Jerry's going to be a guest on Sunday School? Is that what you're saying? I didn't know that. But I did notice that there's all day tomorrow there's lives. Yep. Yeah, I'm not really worried, but I at the time especially I felt really bad, but what are you going to do? It's my mistake, not hers. And yeah, I'm not too worried now. You know what I did worry about when she died, though, to where it was aggravating my husband, is they came. Of course, they came and got her that night, and I kept saying I was the one that was with her. My husband wasn't even home that night, and I was with her, and I felt the pulse. I felt her last pulse, and I saw her last breath. And I had thought her eyes were open. I hope you guys don't mind me telling you guys this, but I thought her eyes were open. I was laying, beside her, and I thought her eyes were open. So I turned on the lamp beside the bed, and when I did, she went like this, and she kind of like jumped like anybody would. And I thought, what? And then right away, I put, the thing that takes your pulse or your oxygen, put that on her. It wasn't getting nothing. And and then I felt her wrist, and nothing, where a minute before I had felt a pulse. But anyway, so the next day I was telling the funeral director that she jumped when I put the light on, and she was like, that's spooky. Like, I go, really? Like, you don't hear about stuff like that all the time? And she goes, no. I don't know. But anyway, so what I was going to say is, I was worried that I told my husband, what if, when I watch, you know, TV shows, and they do that thing where they punch a hole in your liver to see the temperature, they can tell when you died. I go, what if they did that to her? She would not like that at all. But I had known as soon as I knew she was dead. I looked at my watch, so I knew. He goes, no, they would have questioned you about that more. They took your word for it. And I go, I hope so, because I can't stand the thought of them doing that to her. Just like, I couldn't get over it for a long time. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. But I was just surprised when I told the funeral director about it, and they had never heard of anything like that. And I go, that's not something that a body will do. They go, no. Okay. I don't know. But then right away, the color of her skin and stuff changed. It was obvious she died. And I was right there and saw it. But when she jumped like that, I didn't know what to say. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking. But anyway, so that's interesting. Sorry. I don't know how we get on that, and I hope that didn't freak you guys out. No, I've never even heard of that, Juliet. I did look at my watch, so I knew exactly what time it was, and and I told them, and they was glad that I knew. But no, I never heard of stopping the clock. I did hear about my mother used to sing this song about, oh, um, was it Thomas Edison or Benjamin Frank? Thomas Edison, I think. And the clock stopped, never to run again when the old man died. She used to sing that all the time. Nope, never heard of it. Huh. But I do believe that's probably when she left. It's when she kind of jumped like that. It just, I thought it was something maybe bodies do, but according to the funeral people, no. Oh, okay. All right, Juliet. I don't know how I got into that, but yeah. So I was here alone with her, and then now I sleep right in her bed in her room. We moved down a couple weeks later. Yeah, it's just part of life. You're right. I remember for a long time, Dustin. Yes. For a long time, I worried about them doing that liver test on her. My husband would say, "Donna, they would have questioned you more, and they wouldn't have been so happy you knew the time." Thank you for stopping in, Dustin. What time is it anyway? Are we? Oh, okay. Glad to see you. About what you short about? Dustin, what's you short about that you're putting out? Walnut brown beef video. I don't even remember seeing that. Huh. We were just talking about when my mother died. I bet you're glad you stopped in. Did you see my plank video? I shocked myself on that one. Oh, is that the one that got the 2 million views? You should put the link out for that so we can all watch it. 'Cause I was wondering what video that was. Oh, you saw it? I don't know. I guess I'm in pretty good shape for the shape I'm in. I surprised myself, really. So if we look up walnut ground beef, we'll find your video that has the 2 million views. Okay, good. I'm gonna watch it. Watch for it. I think the biggest one I've ever had is like 2,000. But that's okay. Probably if I did a video about what I just told you about my mother, I'd get more. Or people would get freaked out. It just took off all at once. What do you know why? What caused that? Huh. I wish mine would do that. Hey, I got 356 subscribers, so there's that. You don't have any idea. Well, I'm going to watch it to see what that's about. You said walnut ground beef? Is that what you said? Oh, you said that your new short has it in it. So, okay. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, so you can't say it here. Oh, Walmart ground beef. And if so, we look up that with your name, we'll find it. Plus, your short will have it in it. I can't. I tried to find it before, and I couldn't. She's still here. She's being awful quiet. I wish she would speak up. I'm so glad she's back from from her Lenten break. M, you gonna get me your son's bib number, Paul? Seriously, I want to watch for him. I won't see him, but I can find. I can track him and see where he is. I can root for him from afar. Erin, are you still in here? I'm adorable. My recipes are so simple. I hate even calling them recipes because it's just food. It's just food that I eat, and you're gonna see the same thing over and over eventually. Probably already have. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't know. It's either gonna be terrible and you'll never see it, or it's gonna be kind of good. And that is um, crushed up sardines um, with Alfredo sauce on it. I got a feeling it might be awful, but then again, it might be good. So I'm going to do that very soon, and then I'm going to do the oxtails. But thank you for saying that about my recipes, and um, I'm so adorable. Yes. Hey, oh, I know what I wanted to ask you guys. So I've been putting on, usually it's a short about my, not always though, but it's usually a short about my exercise because I want to keep myself accountable. Like, do you really hate those, or tell me? I can take it because I just want to keep myself accountable because I really want to get some biceps. What's that mean, TR? You are adorable. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. So I've been putting out a short in the morning with my exercise, and then usually whatever I have for lunch, it's between 5 and 10 minutes in the afternoon, or later in the morning. How's that working for you? I know you're all catching when my husband calls me a beast. TR, I know you did. Yeah, fine. Okay. Well, I just want to keep myself accountable. And he does call me a beast lately. I don't know why. Be scared. Yeah, that might be terrible, but I can't help but want to try it. Usually you put mustard sauce with bacon fat on my sardines, mix it in. But I thought, I've been making so much Alfredo lately. I go, that might still be okay. And if it's not okay, you're never going to see it. So don't worry. But I am going to do those oxtails soon because I've never had those. And if they're terrible, I'll tell you, but you'll still see it. I need not be a sloth. I doubt you're a sloth, Mason. Yeah, my husband calls me a beast lately, and then now other people are calling me that. You beast. Today he said it again. He goes, I want to go for a walk with a beast. So I went for a walk with him. Anybody got any other questions? Hmm? You want me to maybe do a 5-minute live tomorrow night with my grandkids? Probably not. One of them reminds me so much of Erin's Rocky. She is a year younger than Rocky is, but she looks just like her, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, bacon, obviously. I always put bacon in with the sardines. Don't worry. Oh, yeah, you talked to me about that, Dustin. I forgot what you said. I forgot what I was doing. Push ups or something. Well, I like to inspire people. It's hard to believe I do that, but I'm glad. Kyle 46. Oh, that's a small, short number. He must be fast. Okay, I got to write that down. Hold on. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to end this live, and what did you just go call him or something? Kyle. All right, I'm going to search for him. Yes, you and grandkids tomorrow. I mean, that's if they will. Kids are kids. They're 2 and 4 years old, the girls. And their father, my son, has taken his wife out. It was her birthday the other day. So, yeah. Yeah, 2 and 4 girls. And the 4-year-old, her birthday is on the 4th of July. So she always has fireworks and a cake. And the 2-year-old will be 3 in October. He's up there, yeah, yeah. That's a small number. Yeah, that is a very small number. So he must be pretty fast. Oh, you text messaged him. Well, thank you for doing that because So I'm going to have him I'm following, and then my trainer on the treadmill, Tommy Ribs. I'm going to be following. He's in it this year too, and I'm going to be following him. Don't ask me if I'm going to be in it. I could never, never, never qualify for Boston. I wish I could. And I also could never raise enough money to do it for charity either. So you guys, if I do this again next Friday, you guys going to come and visit me again? If you can? I'm thinking if I do this every Friday, maybe I'll get, more people. Next Friday we can talk about Paul's son, Kyle. Now, which son is that, Paul? Is that the one with one leg or two? I don't know how to say it differently than that. I'm sorry. I know they're both runners. Yeah, well, I'm thinking if I do it next Friday at the same time, which I have the last 2 Fridays, every other Friday I'm here by myself, and then today my husband's here, but he went in the other room, so he wouldn't be bothering me. Okay, well, we'll do it again. Did your son qualify for Boston, Paul, or was he invited, or what? Thank you, Mason. I know. I don't know when you saw my notification, but you said I'll be there, and I think that was a few days ago. You must have seen it. And I figured Paul would be here and TR and Dustin. You kind of surprised me, which I'm glad. And Aaron shows up a lot. Mason and Lynn always shows up. I thought retired Rip might be here, but he might be doing something. What can we? I love that you're here, Dustin. And I love that you guys are watching my exercise because I'm trying hard. So, yeah. What else could we talk about? We talked about my mother and my wedding and my hobbies and my running. Finished at about 1. What? I didn't understand that, Paul. Finished at about 1? Or I? Oh, yes, for next Friday. Perfect. And you and I can, Ricky, can talk about the White Mountains. It's almost time to go climb the little ones. I don't think I'll be climbing Mount Washington again anymore. Thank you, Lynn. Appreciate it. Playing cards with some friends. Okay. At least you let me know ahead of time, Tia. You'll be watching my recipes, though. You watch them pretty most of the time, I think. Yep, Jeannie. Oh, yeah, Jeannie, Lynn, Mason, Paul. Aaron usually does. Yep. And hopefully Dustin will now. Yeah. Wow. Well, I'll be watching for him this year, Paul. I promise. And I'll be watching you on Thomas's live tomorrow. And I'll be watching all the other lives tomorrow until I go babysit. And then maybe I'll pop up for a very short one. Back and all clean. Oh, you took your shower? We missed you, Juliet. Ooh. Sorry, I just don't know what else to say. He passed 2400s. Oh yeah, but you did tell me which one is he. Not that it matters, but is he a younger son or the older one? You pop up and I smile. You're awesome, Tia. All of you are that are here. I have. This is just a tiny baby channel, and I'm trying to grow it somewhat, but and I appreciate everybody that's here. Hello, Squeaky, as in clean. Bring your friends next week. I'll set it up as soon as this one ends. So maybe we can make it for an hour. Can we do that? Can you stick with me for a couple more minutes? Aaron must have left, and Dustin might have left. I don't know. So is this Paul? You're not answering me. Is this your son with the one leg or with two? And I don't know how else to say that. I'm sorry. Because the other one you said is going to be in New York, I think, this fall. Juliet, I know. Every like, I don't know. Suddenly, I have to wash my hair every single day. And it didn't, for a long time, I didn't have to. I don't know what's going on. 35 this year. That's your younger son. Okay. Yep. Tell him that I'll be rooting for him. And your other son's didn't you say it was gonna be in New York marathon? Your hair is beautiful, Donna. Who said that, Juliet? Yeah. Well, I probably washed it last night, and then it's gonna get washed tonight too. Oh, I probably just missed it, Paul. I'm sorry. I'll go back. Or maybe I thought you were talking about your other son. Anyway, you'll probably talk about it with Thomas tomorrow, and I'll be watching that, and I'll get that information. You watch all my videos about cooking too. It's pretty simple stuff. Probably the exercising. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It probably is. I always run though every day, but I don't know. I need to master my stairs before I start hiking the mountain. Okay, Ricky, are you have some kind of chronic illness? I don't know. I'm just talking about the little mountains, and I understand you can't do it, but like Mount Willard, it's a small mountain, but it's got a beautiful view for little effort. Did you see this morning? Did you guys go to Mitch's channel in the morning? He's 10 years and 1 week older than me. Any same name Mount sounds like it's too much work for me. Oh, Juliet, you could do that. Don't be ridiculous. It's small. It's probably like, I don't know, 2,000, 2,500 feet. Mount Washington's only 6,800. And that's the biggest mountain in New England. I did climb that twice, but I was much younger. And now my kids aren't even in shape for climbing it. And I think I could do it if somebody would do it with me. Yeah. Yeah. My recipes, the longest ones are, I think I had one the other day that was 17 minutes. And I thought that's too long. But usually they're between 5 and 10, sometimes even shorter. I try to do them. I try to do recipes that I can do all in one tape if possible. Because it's just what I'm having for lunch. It's not like, and I'm trying to show people that they can make their own recipes, just put in a pan or in the microwave what you like and mix it together with some bacon. And it's awesome. My bed is only 2 feet off the ground. Yeah, you now you mention it, it's probably the exercising is doing that to my hair. I never thought of that. I have a lot of meat that I that I canned myself, canned it. And plus I have 4 freezers full. And yet I go to the store and I buy oxtails just because I never had them. My husband loves eating hamburger, and he would, when he's not eating carnivore, he'll mix it up with beans, like brown beans. What do you call them? Yeah, like B&M beans. Twin. How did I feel confident? Well, I'm just from a mountain climbing family. My, like I think I've told you, my father and both sons have climbed everything in New England over 4,000 feet, and I have, and one of my sons and my father have climbed, done it twice, and the other son, he hasn't quite finished it yet, but he's done the most of the ones in New Hampshire over 4,000 feet in the winter. But he hasn't finished it yet, but he's almost done. Bacon, yes. Bacon makes everything better. I have chopped bacon, strips of bacon, bacon powder. I have it all. Boy, you should see me. I went to the we go to the restaurant just to get out of the house like 5 days a week because it's closed too. And I only get bacon. I usually get double serving of it. You should see all the bacon they gave me today. It was like 5 servings of it, and they only charged us for 2. With so much bacon. I don't know why, but it was awesome. That was nice of them. Some places in the mountains, you can actually climb the mountain and then run down. How old are you, Ricky? If you don't mind me asking. I did Mount Washington when I was a teenager, like 17 probably, with my father. Um, and then I did it in my 20s, I think, with my husband. And I haven't done it since then, but I've done other mountains since then in the White Mountains. But yeah, I don't know what shape you're in, Ricky, but I mean, it's not. The trouble is with Washington is the weather. You never, it can, it can turn on you at any moment. Yeah, you should have seen all the bacon they gave me. They've never done that before. They usually give me 6 or 8 slices. One serving is 3, and so 2 is 6. But they a lot of times they'll give me 8. But today they just gave me piled up all this bacon in a plate and gave it to me. They didn't explain, and I didn't ask. And we just go out. We sit at the bar and talk to the people that work there and just be sociable. It's we get out every morning, except 2 mornings, like I said, and I make breakfast here. You're not answering me, Ricky. How old are you? I don't know. You you're probably a lot younger than me. Why don't we start an exercise club that we all exercise in the morning? Then we could be accountable to each other. What do you think? Huh? I think almost everybody's gone. Oh, it's an hour and 4 minutes. We gotta go. Bacon in a pile. Yeah. What is the thumbs down for? Dear, what is it? What did I say wrong? Oh, you don't want to exercise? Is that it? Come on. Whatever I do one day, you do the next. It's it's a bar at the restaurant, or you might call it the counter. We sit at the counter instead of at a table, because then we talk to the people that work there, the waitresses and stuff. It's not a bar. It's not like an alcohol bar. Yeah, Juliet will exercise with me though. I bet. I don't know. I'm just doing it because I promised I'd show my biceps in 5 weeks, and I mean it. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Hey guys, it's past an hour. I mean, I've got all night, but I'm sure you got other lives to go to. So I guess I'm going to end this, and I appreciate every one of you showing up. And I'm going to be back here tomorrow, next Friday, and possibly just for a couple minutes tomorrow with the grandkids if they're willing. Even my own lives. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize it was past an hour though. I mean, so I will see you all at other people's lives all week. And I'll see you when I do my cooking. And I hope you watch my exercise just because I just hope you do. All right. I'll see you all later. Have a great night. Have a great week until I see you again. And I'm sure I'll see most of you tomorrow. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Now I got to figure out how to end this. Yes, it was fun. Thanks, Juliet. Thanks, Mason. Okay. Bye-bye.